Haunting new satellite images show the destruction of a major Ukrainian port city, which has been the victim of constant bombing from Russia. Private U.S. satellite firm Maxar has released before and after snaps of Mariupol, which has been surrounded by Kremlin troops amid regular airstrikes. Extensive damage is seen to the eastern city's civilian infrastructure, including residential homes, high-rise apartment buildings, supermarkets and shopping centers. It comes after at least 17 people, including pregnant women and doctors, were injured after a maternity hospital was shelled there, according to Deputy Mayor Sergei Orlov. He told the Today program on BBC Radio 4, "The last information that we have about victims is that most of the visitors were in a bomb shelter, that's why we have information about 17 injured people, and that's mostly pregnant women and doctors who work in this hospital. We don't have information about children, but the information is being collected at the moment." Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tweeted out footage of the barbaric attack and once again called out Moscow's atrocities in his country. He said, "Mariupol, direct strike of Russian troops at the maternity hospital. People, children are under the wreckage. Atrocity, how much longer will the world be an accomplice ignoring terror? Close the sky right now. Stop the killings. You have power but you seem to be losing humanity." Bodies heartbreakingly lie scattered in the streets of Mariupol as Russia continues to attack the besieged Ukrainian city. The Red Cross say the humanitarian crisis in Mariupol is apocalyptic and worsening by the hour. Hundreds of thousands of residents have been forced to shelter for nearly 2 weeks without water or power. Earlier this week, a planned evacuation was aborted in the port city amid accusations Russian forces had bombed humanitarian corridors, despite agreeing to a 7-hour ceasefire. The sound of explosions surrounded people fleeing the city on Saturday during the 5-hour ceasefire. Less than 2 hours into it, many had to turn back as it became clear that shelling had continued and fighting had broken out near the evacuation route. "It's not safe to go by this road because of these fights," Orlov told the BBC. When it became clear that the ceasefire, which had been bargained overnight, would not hold, people were urged to seek immediate shelter and wait for information.